I wrote down some things that I wanted to talk to you about. First of all, I want to ask you what you did this morning. You know, the last 2 days we talked a lot about diligence, self-control, and self-discipline. We talked a lot about that. Would you say for the last 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, we talked a lot about diligence, self-control, and self-discipline, right? Okay, so as your coach, I want to know what you did this morning. How many of you worked out this morning? Okay, I did too. Okay, who worked out? Okay. Now, would you think I'd have a great excuse not to work out? Mm-hmm. But today's Monday, it's a workout day, and it was uppers. Unfortunately, with resistance bands, because I don't have my dumbbells with me, because my gym is in my bedroom with, you should see it on my bed, it's dumbbells. And now I've run out of weight, meaning I have to go higher, because now I'm at a 30-pound dumbbell, and the 30 pounds are hard right now, but they're not going to be hard 2 weeks from now. So anyway, so I have to. Does anyone want the 10-pounders? I'm kidding. I'm gonna still need those. My biceps are super weak. Anyway, so we talked a lot about diligence. Now here's what's interesting: diligence, self-control, and self-discipline. Now most of us were going to wait till we got home. Don't wait till you get home. Find out what 98% of the population is doing and do the opposite. Now, not everyone in here made the decision that they were going to get fit. Okay, this is not a fitness seminar. But how many of you did make the decision that you're at least going to put an effort into thinking about treating your body better, loving your body better, getting stronger? We lose 45% of all of our muscle by the time we are 60 years old. That's scary. That's really scary. That means we're going to get weaker and weaker and weaker as years go by. That sucks, okay? And you can combat that. You saw the pictures. All right, so if you made the decision, I'm going to see your hands. You made the decision, I'm gonna put a focus on my self-discipline. Then that means it starts today. It starts today. So I found Tom Venuta's book, On Vacation. I dropped 4% body fat on vacation. My husband and I, part of our vacation was a 16-day wine cruise. Wine, cheese, bread. Lots of fresh bread every day. Now, did we eat bread? Yeah, we ate the whole grain part of the bread. I ignored the other bread, but yes. But my husband and I both lost weight on a vacation. Why? Because it hit my head. I'm looking out around going, okay, I know what we normally do. 98% of the population do the exact opposite. So I'm challenging you right now. 98% waits till Monday or waits till after the event before they're going to start getting started. No, you want to learn to activate your decision now, not later. Because the decision is fresh and the passion for it is fresh in the moment you make the decision. If you do not take action while it's fresh, the passion, the desire, each day gets less and less. So that's why it's important to activate immediately. Another question: how many of you made the decision that you are going to be healthier with the food choices that you're making? I want to know who started this morning. Awesome job. That's awesome. And by the way, as far as fitness goes, you can start with walking. Oh, but I needed sleep. You'd be amazed how just walking energizes you, wakes up your brain. But Danny, I'm sick. Listen, my household is sick. My daughter, my son-in-law, and one of my grandchildren were sick in the house, okay? And it happened to be Yom Kippur, which meant I had no water, no food, no vitamins, no nothing for 25 hours. I wake up with this thing in my throat on Yom Kippur. I'm like, okay, this is not good timing. But I didn't touch it, didn't do anything. I kept to my commitment of praying for all y'all and myself that day. So Thursday, I start working out. And guess what left? The thing in my throat. I said this to Mona last night. It's the strangest thing. I worked legs, and I did some cardio, and all of a sudden, my throat was not hurting anymore. She goes, oh, but because that's oxygen. Healing is in the blood. The blood pumping creates oxygen, and oxygen is what heals your body. Like, oh. Now, I know that for next time. The next time I would try to use my throat hurts, my glands are swollen as an excuse not to do something. But instead, do it, push through it, and what I got out of it was the throat went away. Do you understand? So don't reach for the excuse not to. You want to reach for the reason to, not the excuse not to. So what other decisions did you make? Some of you made some financial decisions over the weekend. You know, how many of you made decisions that you are not going to spend foolishly anymore? Okay? So what purchase did you make for breakfast? Someone said, I didn't buy breakfast, I bought Dynasty instead. Okay. Water, not Gatorade. That was smart. Water instead of Gatorade was smart. How many of you made the commitment, like, all right, I'm going to search out my habits and I'm going to start dwindling those suckers off. They're not healthy for me. How many of you did that? How many of you did not get coffee this morning? Nice. Do you see what I mean? You are activating. Do you know what I mean? And by the way, it's in the little things. Remember, it's in the little things. If you can be diligent with the little things, the big things are natural. The big things come natural. So it's in the little tiny things, everything else works itself out, okay? All right, well, good job. Now, that is a very important thing because if you don't activate now, you're not going to activate on Wednesday when you get settled and unpacked. So that's why we have to force ourselves to do it and to do it now, okay? How many of you made a commitment to improve your spiritual life and to spiritually feed yourselves, to feed your faith? Do you know that I would say that 99% of your success comes from faith? It really does. It's what you believe in, because what you believe in controls your actions. What you believe in controls your mouth. So a lot of people are spiritually dry, therefore they have no faith. And faith has nothing to do with the Bible. Faith is believing in something. It's believing in something. I choose to believe in the Bible and the God who wrote it because nothing is impossible for him, and he's got a really good track record. And I believe everything that is written in there. Absolutely everything that is in there. I believe it, and I believe it is for me, and I believe it is for our clients, our family. I believe it's for my future generations. I absolutely believe 100% of it. So this completely empowers me that no matter what I'm facing, I am empowered. This is why I would tell you that my spiritual life has been the biggest focus